Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Railway Empire 2. Well, last episode guys, not only did we do more expansions, but we've now started to grow the cities and they're starting to level up. I even built my newest industry as well, boys. It's all gone to plan right now. It's all gone to plan. For the first time ever, I built and constructed my very first industry. We did it in the city of Oxford because this is the one that is kind of pretty much geared up to accept a new type of product that some of the other cities are not quite close enough to, and that is our pretty much let me click on it right now. Hold on. We got our own little dairy industry set up where milk now comes in and gets produced into cheese. Now we own this, so not only do we get money for shipping the cheese to other cities, but we get money for producing the cheese, which has now kind of opened my eyes to how we can make more money that's not related to the trains. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean? What's stopping me right now from buying the already existing industries that I currently use to make even more profit? Like, for example, we have the Fletcher train station over here by the Fletcher farm, or the Fletcher ranch. Now, for the longest time, I've been using this since day one, basically. Picking up the livestock and then taking them to Birmingham. And I only make money by taking the livestock to Birmingham. That's the only way I make money on this line and how I make money from this ranch. Now, if I owned the ranch, I would then make money for selling the livestock to myself to then transport it. I get double cash, right? Right, guys? So what I found out is you can press this button up here on pretty much all the industries to buy the building, which will then go ahead and trigger an auction. But obviously I've got to make sure that I've got enough money to be able to buy these industries. So we're going to buy some industries. We're going to connect a couple of new cities. If you are enjoying Railway Empire 2, smash that like button down below. And if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when more episodes do come out. Now, something else that I want to do, guys, is complete some of my tasks. One of them is to produce clothing in a city. Now, luckily for us, London is ready to accept a second industry, as you can see just there. So I might turn London into a clothing industry, seeing as the wool goes directly to Oxford, which get produced into cloth. And then that cloth gets then taken to London, which it doesn't at the moment, but it will do, to be basically produced into clothing. Now, also, somebody said to me as well, Seniac, you know your warehouses, you don't have to select what the place produces because it will already transport those goods, if that made any sense whatsoever. Now, if I go to these stations, which ones have... it's Birmingham, is it? I think I might do it in Birmingham. Like, I have cows here selected. Not cows, sorry. Beer. No, it produces meat. What a noob! What an absolute noob right now. Do I do it in Manchester? I do. So Manchester produces meat. I don't need meat here because it will already put that meat on the line anyway. So I'm kind of wasting a slot, if that made any sense whatsoever. Right, anywho. So let's buy our first industry then. So I've got 2.8 million in the bank right now. And if I go to the other companies, I have the highest stock value compared to the other ones. So by that logic... Not to say that I should have enough cash in the bank, but I've definitely probably got deeper pockets than the other companies. Now, for the first time ever, let's try and buy an existing industry. The Fletcher Ranch. Let's start the bid. It's actually gone up in price. Wait, if I crashed it, would it be then cheaper? I don't know. Right, let's start the auction. So, I am currently the highest bidder.
There's a reason I didn't bid.
There's a reason he didn't bid, because he has no point in using it, I'm assuming. No point in using it. So, now I own this. We are going to see what happens as time... Let's have a little fast forward as well. What happens as time goes on? What does the profit then become? The acquisition costs, and then total profit as time goes on. All these cows right now, they're now mine. I own all the cows. I own the cows, boys. So give that time to now skedaddle through, and we'll come back a little bit later and see what profit we make on it. Now, if it turns out to be a pretty penny, then we got to start thinking about, buying other industries. Then that also begs the other question. My competitors. What's stopping me from, you know, buying their industries that they use so I can make money out of their train lines? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, something else that I need to solve. I need to fix this gradient problem I've got just here. But I'm also going to set up a better system, or the industry here in London. So I'm going to need to sort this whole little section out. The trains really slow down at this point just there. They zoom down when they're going in the opposite direction, but they really struggle here, which is going to take put a huge load on the vehicles themselves, and means that I'm going to be tearing through maintenance quicker than normal. I know, it's a shock. It is a shock. Well, that train coming in right now delivers no cloth, but there's no need to. So we're going to add a new industry here. We're going to new production, and I want to put in the fashion industry. So that takes the cloth and produces clothing. Now, I might put it over on this side of the city. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. So this can cost me $500,000.
Hey,
Bam.
you have completed this task.
Thank you very much. So I've completed the task. I don't know if you actually get anything for it, but it's done. So forgetting all that anyway, I can now have cloth over here. So I don't need to add it to my warehouse because it would do it automatically anyway. But it could be a case...
Have your locomotives repaired more often?
You troll. What I could do is place that on the warehouse here. Now, while we do transfer cloth, there's no point no more. What I could do is now transfer clothing, because that's the higher value good at the end of the day. So clothing can get picked up to here. It could go to all the cities, but once it gets to Birmingham, it means it can transfer lines to go to the cities up here. And in reality, it will only go to Manchester unless I pick Manchester to also have the ability to transfer clothing as well. You know what I mean? It's a vicious cycle. It is a vicious cycle, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So I now own 2 additional industries, which hopefully will make me money as time goes on. Now, the industry here then, we're actually losing money. Wait, what's going on? Why am I losing money? Why am I losing money? Return Fletcher Wrench? What do you mean return it? Does that mean demolish it? Why am I losing cash here? Maybe this wasn't a good idea to buy it.
Another task checked off.
Wait, another task? Check. What have I done now? Transported a total of 2,500 freight cars. Okay, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Why am I losing money from this? The production of the livestock has been reduced as it reached maximum inventory. So production last week, livestock. Oh, is it a case that I'm not shipping enough often? Do I need multiple trains on that line? Maybe. Right, anyway, I don't want to get sucked into it too much because I've got to solve this here. We've got to solve this. Now, because we're producing a little bit more, it might be a case of I'm able to get more trains on it. So give me a moment, wait, and boom, pause. So I've now paused, and I'm now going to delete a lot of this. This is probably going to cause some issues. So, how far back am I deleting? I don't really want to delete that far back, but this is how the game plays. Right, first delete the supply tower, delete you. It's quite a lot to delete, isn't it? It is quite a lot to delete. Track construction. So if I went from there to there, I don't technically like how it does it, but it's a 2% gradient. That's not too bad, is it? So if I bring you to here, yeah, I'm now back to the 3%, aren't I? See, straight away you lose it. Right, delete you. Oh no, I built it. I didn't mean to build it. I meant to delete it. Oopsie. Right, if I go here to then here, I'm telling you, that gradient point is ridiculous. So that's a 0 and remains to be a 0, and I build. Now where do I want it to run? I want it to pretty much run down to here. So if I go to there and then turn it in, how do I Oh, I keep pressing that button, don't I? Right, we'll run it to like that. You can't add like a bending, can you? Which is really annoying. So trying to keep it all, you know, sorted, mate. And that's a huge gradient. We are on a huge gradient as time goes on. So do you reckon that will work? There's a little bit of gradient here and there, but I'm hoping it's not as bad as it once was. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully that works out. Hopefully that works out. And then I gotta get this over here connected. So I reckon we try and pull it away from here. So there. Would that work? It kind of would. But I'm just trying to find the best spot for it. So if I went to here and then ended up trying to bend it all the way around. So if I went to somewhere like that and just play around with the gradients. So that stays at a 0. That's all at a 0. There's a 1 there, but that's a 0. See, that works perfectly. Right. We've got it. It's not beautiful. Well, I won't say it's beautiful, but it shall do the job. Now, let me quickly sort out the directions of these lines. And I think we're now back in business, right? We should now be back in business. So, slight little tweak, and I'm hoping it then gets rid of that little section where it just takes forever to climb up. And I'm hoping that gradient is not too much consistently, that it is just really, really slow. We'll see how time gets on. We'll see how time gets on. So I'm losing quite a lot of money here from this industry. Is it because it's going down low? Would I need to add multiple trains on? I mean, I could do it. There's nothing stopping me doing that. But let me check the rail line anyway, which is this one. Edit the rail line. Change it to the Adler. And I'm going to put 2 on there. Now, I'm hoping 2 would be okay. It should be okay. Oh, no, actually, no, not 2, because it changes the utilization. So, a little bit of a faster train on there. And we're down 60 grand in total profit. Why was it so high that now it's so low? Maybe I should have bought it when this utilization was a lot lower. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe that's what I should have done. Oh, well. You live and learn. I suppose you live and learn. Right, how are we doing over here then? Is this actually producing anything? Oh, it actually is. Okay, so that would have been producing. The other industry is halfway. How much to buy this? 500,000? Yeah, sure. Sure. And what's the speed of the train? The train's zooming up this one, which is perfect for us. That train has nothing on board. Oh, is it because I messed up the routes? It's now having to redo everything? I'm assuming that's what it is. I mean, we need to make sure that a train can tear through a lot easier as well. So this train down here then should now pick up some stuff, right? Wait, why is it not picking up anything? It should be at least picking something up. So this has got some beer for oxen. These trains can unload. Yeah, being unloaded. Why is this train not doing anything? Oh, I just realised something as well. I got rid of the supply thing, the supply tower. So we've got to add that back in. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. Right, let's forget all about that for just a moment anyway. So I bought an industry. Perfect. Dover has the ability in the slot there to have a second one on the go as well. It can produce beer, which you got right there. Corn, you don't really do anything with. So I think it's just a case of maybe I'll just save that slot for something that I can bring from the European continent. That train now has a little bit of milk on, so at least I know it's working. At least I know it's working. So how's Birmingham? Now Birmingham, right, I'm saving the slot. We need 40,000 citizens to kind of take it to the next level. But I'm saving the slot for, I believe it is the one that revolves around, yes, the distillery. The sugar, which is over there, and the fruit, which is over here, bringing them into Birmingham to pretty much then start producing liquor. Now, what I could do...
Why don't you have your
Excuse me.
locomotives repaired more often?
Stop bullying me right now. What I could do is build the stations up right now to bring these into Birmingham. So when I've got 40,000 residents, which I'm hoping it wouldn't take too long, I can then start producing the liquor. Now, at the same time, Manchester is good to go as well. This has got enough residents right now to also adding another industry. But again, apart from what's going on, I don't really want to bring these into Manchester. I want Birmingham to be the one that produces the liquor. Right, let's forget all about this for now and let it just do what it's got to do. Okay, we are making a little bit more money back. Profit's gone up slightly this week. Let's connect some more cities. So, what I've been thinking of is how I can incorporate Swansea, Bristol and Plymouth. Now, I'm thinking I might do a route that goes from Holyhead down to Swansea, into Bristol and then down to Plymouth. Okay? And then I was thinking about changing the train that goes from Manchester to Birmingham to go Manchester, Birmingham, Bristol, Birmingham, Manchester. So it dips into Bristol. So this train going back and forth down there makes it all simply easy connected. Yeah, that's my idea behind it. That is my idea behind it. But it will be quite a big task to try and implement all of this. So building wise then, we'll get the train station down. So I'm going to actually do all the train stations real quick and just kind of get them in place to where I want them. So this is where the Bristol train station will go.
The station fits into the cityscape, I must admit.
Yep, thank you very much. I feel like that dude he's just here to troll me, isn't he? Oh wait, you got to connect the train lines before you do anything else, don't you? I forgot about that. Yeah. So how it's going to work is the train's going to bend to the left to go to Swansea, but for Birmingham it's going to come up this way and then connecting just there. It just makes life a lot easier. It really does. Now we are going to have to, you know, really fully extend all of this. So I'm going to go to there with you for just a moment. I always kind of forget that you have to fully build and connect the lines to be able to build additional stations. Which I find crazy. I wish you could just build freely. And not have to worry about anything. Oh, does that not... Wait, why did that one not work? The curve in this track section was too tight. What are you even talking about right now? That was really weird, wasn't it? Really weird. But we got there at the end. Right, it's a little bit funky to how you would normally do it. But we got there in the end. Right, very long-winded, but exactly what I needed to do. So, we'll bring this up to... Where am I taking it anyway? I'm taking it in that direction. So we'll take it to about there. Now, we indent... It's a 2% gradient the whole way, almost. 1%. 2. And that becomes a 4. A 2. 1, 2, 2. Right, we'll go with that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Build you. And then we've got to turn off this way. Which, looking at the land... Oh, this is going to be a difficult one, isn't it? This is going to be a difficult one. Why can't I build over there? What's going on? Right, let me go from here and then bend it round. There we go. Okay, so the fact that that's rising is a good sign for me. I've then got to do the crisscross here. Well, that's all gone to plan. So that's going to bend off that way, and then we'll wiggle it through. But of course, I've got to get it connected to Birmingham first. So, would I bring it down here and turn it off, or utilise this turn off? Now, I reckon we do a separate one down here. So we go to there. No gradient, which is perfect. Bam, ba bam, bam, bam. Now this is going to be a long track section. No gradient as well. Okay, this has gone to plan a little bit too easy. It really has. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. So, directions. That's now all set up. Obviously, that's going to be set up like this. Very good, very good. Perfect. Would you look at that? So, farm near wrens. No, not interested. So maybe, I mean, what's the difference, say, like, if I bought this farm now? Oh, there's a current auction underway, so I can't start another one. But I wonder what the difference is with buying an auction, a farm, or an industry that's not being used versus one that's being used. Oh, it's a lot cheaper. Okay. Buy the industries before you use them. That's what you've got to do, right? That's what you've got to do. So, forget that for a moment anyway. The train line that goes to Birmingham to Manchester, we're now going to edit this. Because once it gets to Birmingham here, we are then going to add a station of Bristol and then back to Birmingham. So on this second visit to Birmingham right now, we'll go track 7 on the way back. Now Bristol, I don't suppose it's going to matter too much, but at the same time it kind of will. We'll go for platform 1. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. So confirm all that, and we'll put on 3, 4. We'll put 4 wagons on it because it's now a longer route, and it's going to be quite. It's probably going to be one of the most important routes because it's going to transfer between the Northern Line, the Southern Line, and then the Western Line as well. That's what you want to call it, as the Western Line that comes down this way. So it's quite an important route, and so having 4 vehicles on it is probably the best idea. Right, this has now lost 106,000 big ones. Yikes. Yikes. Do I get multiple trains on it? I think I might need to. How is my... Okay, so how is my cheese industry first? Well, then again, that's also losing money as well. I suppose there's not much going on there, and then then again, the fashion industry is making money. I suppose you got to work to balance it all out in reality, don't you? So we'll get a balance for connecting up Bristol too. That's pretty good. Now, we'll build Swansea, and then we'll get Holyhead to Swansea to Bristol, that train route then connected. Telling you boys, this is an expensive episode today. So, this is going to be the exciting bit right now. So, track construction. We're going to bring this to there. And then completely bend it round. So I don't want too much going on. But we are going to have some type of a bridge here. But then again, I don't want that to be facing that way. Plus, I also want that to be on the... Right, it's just about trying to find... Well, how do you remove a track point? Zero, one. That's perfect. Now, it is expensive because there's a bridge involved. But I like the idea of the bridge. I do like it. Build you. And then we've got to get all this now involved. Oh, we're not even fully connected over here. Right. So here. And in. So, simple job. Maybe not for this one. There we go. And we should be able to at least do a crisscross here, right? Yeah, boy. So now I've got to do the painstaking task of trying to funnel this all the way through. Now I've got the option that I could follow the road, which will make it very interesting. But the road does go up quite high into the mountain. Or I could have followed the shoreline. But there might be a bridge or a tunnel involved here. So just to there. Because you also need to get it connected to over here. So just going like this first then, because I know we've got to sort out all the gradients and all that kind of stuff. And I think I will start over this end because this is where we're completely off the most. So this will be 0%. This is going to be expensive. 0, and then obviously got to bring this down. So we'll try and do a 2% gradient at max. 2%, 2%. Well, I'll bring that down. So the tunnel pops out there. 1%, 3. That becomes a 3 there, doesn't it? 2% there. 1, 2, 1. That is, it's huge. It's ridiculous, that. And it's going to cost me 1.1 million. Now, going to pay for it. And I'm hoping now when you run it down along here. Oh, snap. Hold on. I've done the wrong sides, haven't I? Whoopsie. Oh, no. Don't delete all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Right. I've got to do some magic here, guys. Build. No! Why is he going to delete all of it? I don't want him to delete all of it. Oh, no. I don't get... Oh, you can set your I didn't realise you could set your demolition marker. There we go. Made my life easier. Right there. Build. Is this not going to work? Oh, no. Right, hold on. No, 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 no. Demolish. Right. There. There to there. Oh, what's going on here? Now what's the problem? What is now the problem? Right, delete you. It's like sometimes you gotta delete it to add it all back in. So that's only 180,000. And we're done. Right, leave me alone. Right, all that's done. So I can now add the line going back in this direction. And then take it down to Plymouth. Oh my goodness me. This is a right hassle. But you gotta remember, guys, think of the money, Seniac. Think of the money that you are gonna be making. That's all I can do right now. That's all I can do. So, building from this then. Straight out. Now, this should be one of the easy ones that I've done. This should legit be one of the easy ones I've done. Boom. 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 No. That one got me really confused then for a second. It really did. It really did get me confused. I ain't gonna lie. Right, there to there. Here to here. Or not. What's going on? Delete you. You to there. Now, this... Is this done on this side? Yeah, it's already done. So, this is just a case of... First, just, like, legit cut it all the way over. We are creating some beautiful little areas, aren't we? Right, down to there. But of course, you want a bit of magic involved. So a little bit more on that bend, going all the way up, in and across. So 3% on the gradient. So we do a -1, down to a 0. -1, down to a 0, 0, -1. I'll take it. I'll legit take that. And then from here, all the way up. That's connected as... Oh my goodness me, boys. This is ridiculous. This is legit crazy, right? Look at my train network. Unbelievable. So we're going to connect Plymouth up. Then we're going to set up a route from Holyhead, Swansea, Bristol to Plymouth and back. And then all that's left then is to make each of the cities first industries start being supplied with the goods. But of course, before I do any of that, I'm going to buy the industries out. That way I can make maximum money. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't think we're really going to see any profit coming out of that right now, if I'm completely honest with you. But the cheese industry, it reaches maximum. Get out of here now. Yeah. Adds to the overall value of the company though, for what I own, but you know, it's still not good. It's still not good. Okay, so train buildings then. And we'll spin it right round. Bam. Change the road, and that's kind of cool as well, because that's where the road's pretty much going to run up. Well, it was going to run up there until I realised where it actually is. So, straight out, which is a... Oh no. 9% gradient. Oh, that's shocking. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just delete the train station. Yeah, you can see from the gradient. Okay, I gotcha. I got ya. I hear ya. I'm listening to ya. I might have to cut in from there. Oh no. Why is it so deep? This is actually a little bit more difficult than you think. It might be a case where I'm just going to have to suck it up. And it's most likely going to have to be a tunnel. Right, guys, just suck it up, okay? Just suck it up right now. Right, if I go away out to there, that becomes a 1% gradient. But look at the size of that tunnel. Yikes, that just cost me $1 million. Oh, boys! And then to run with it, bam, my money is disappearing. Right, we got to put it into play mode anyway to now skedoodle the cash a little bit more. Wait, can you not just do that? Wait, can you not merge lines on the ground? No. Switches are not allowed in tunnels. Well, then I don't want this. Unbelievable. Alright, that's where we can go to here. Oh, I don't like this one bit. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Alright, here's the contours then, as you can now see. We're going to have to do it like this then. Awkwardly, this is how it's going to have to go. So, I can either pop it out that way or bring it out this way. And by looking at the indentation, maybe this way is probably the best way to go. Yeah. Right. At least we saved some money though by not having that huge tunnel. Well, you haven't built the rest of the rail line yet, Seniac. Let's just wait and find out what happens. Let's just wait and find out what happens with the rest of it. Okay. Right, so we've now got to bend this. So I'm going to go like that. Bam. To the bam. We've got to create a little crisscross. Which they're not liking what I'm trying to attempt. There we go. No? Nope. No. They just don't want to know. Okay, it worked there. But you're not getting that one in. What a pain. What a pain this is. Right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I never thought that would be the city that gave us the most headache. I would never have thought of it. So we've got to kind of bend it round. So if I get to there and then push in that direction. Do you know what? This is actually quite a long train. This is going to be quite a long train journey. Right, is the contour saying? Right, that sticks at 0%. Sticking at 0. And we'll go just to there. So what's the issue with this? The track starts and ends outside of a city. Wait, what? Build. Talking jibber jabber, ain't you? Talking jibber jabber. Right, this is now going to go all the way to... Where's the connection? Here. Oh my goodness me. That is so long-winded, isn't it? It's so long-winded, that. What's it? Why is there a... I don't like this. I don't like this bit at all. Right. You... Yeah, does you in general delete? You. Delete. So track constructions. So bringing this out, we'll go straight forward like there. And that puts us at a... So a 4% gradient. We'll go for a 2. I'm going to bend that slightly. So I'm well aware that we have to a certain degree, alright, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I'm well aware that we have to kind of dig it in slightly, and we're going to have some bridges somewhere anyway. Which side is this one on? This is on the... okay, the outer side. Fair enough. It's a long train. It's a long train. Now don't worry about this, because as I make this longer, you'll slightly lose some of this. There we go. So I purposely made this one longer than normal to hide some of it. Right, that is now done. This is ridiculous. That journey from Bristol to Plymouth is ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of supply towers down. And we'll do one just there. We'll do one here, and of course we'll do one just there. So in the middle of each of them, for this route we'll add in one just here. Now maintenance we'll do definitely in Bristol. Definitely do a maintenance depot in Bristol here. Very good, very good. And in Holyhead, maintenance as well. There we go. So a couple of maintenance depots down right there. Only because in Bristol, because it crisscrosses of the two lines. So it always gives us that option for the maintenance to kind of happen. Now, that is a huge line. Not even going to lie right now, it's a huge line. Oh, we've got London up to level 4. 60,000 residents. Let's go. Let's go. Birmingham's still at 30,000 right now. I've got to bring more goods into it. But I can now do this route. It's a long route. A very long route. Oh, I've got to tell the train tracks which way they go. So that's done. That's done. Just this one here, right? No, that's all done. Okay, good stuff. So, new rail line that goes from Holyhead to Swansea to Bristol to Plymouth to Bristol to Swansea and then back to Holyhead. So, in Swansea for the first time here, this is obviously coming down. We'll use track 1. Grain farm in York. Yes. I want to buy. I'm currently using that one. Right, come back in just a moment. Bristol. One. No, it'll be 2 because the other one's using 1. Plymouth don't really matter. Bristol on the way back. 7. Swansea. There we go. Bam. The Adler. Oh, I can't get any more on. I need 186 to get 4 on. Because of the length of it, I want a couple of trains on this route. I need a couple of trains on this route. Come on, boys. Give me the cash. Give me the cash. So what's going on with this then? Oh, I recently acquired it. Did I just buy it outright? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. I think I just bought it outright. Okay. Multiple trains over here waiting to be deployed. And are people leaving Holyhead? Oh no. So I will need to spend some time on setting up now Plymouth, Bristol, Swansea, and even Holyhead with the train routes that supply their first industries. So for Plymouth, it's the wool coming over. Bristol, the livestock. Swansea, again, livestock. And Holyhead, it's the grain coming in as well. So then each of the cities have their industries producing goods. Is the main thing. Bristol's already starting to grow as well. So if you want to go from Bristol to London, you hop on the train to Birmingham, interchange, straight down. So we're technically connected in many different areas. This is crazy how much we're now connected. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Very impressed, boys. So I could also even think about running a train line that connects into Cambridge too, because that goes that way. I could do like a little bit of Birmingham, Cambridge. Oh, then you're creating a loop. That's quite fun, isn't it? Yeah. Right, don't push it too far, Seniac. Don't push it too far. The trains should be running smoothly as well because we've sorted out all the gradients. So it all should go to plan. Fingers crossed, it should all go to plan. Right, lost a lot of money on this industry right now. Is there something that I should do or shouldn't be doing? If anyone knows, please let me know in the comment section down below. I feel like I'm losing so much cash. But with all those new cities connected, has it changed my market price much? The answer's yes. I've gone up 20,000 in stock value. That's really good. Really good. Now, in terms of researching, we've got 720 points currently available, which I can now... research the Derwents. Now, the Derwent train, compared to, for example, what I'm currently using, the Adler. So, we've got a speed of 35, traction 22. So, 35, 22. This one's 30, 33. So, it's not as quick, but the traction's good. But since we've sorted out a lot of our inclines right now, I don't think that is the best way to go. The Firefly is 5314. 40. Okay, so if anything, we need the G&M American is what we need. So what is this here? Especially useful. Oh, okay. This is useful for freight transport. So that actually might be if I unlock this for the first time where I split passenger and cargo transports.
Endlich. You have a decent machine now. Our competition has become a bit one-sided lately.
But then again, this is the better one for freight transport. But this will be good for express carrying people. So if I can get enough points together to unlock this train, I think next episode we're going to be starting to look at doing separate passenger and separate freight routes as well. So where's this? Oh, it's nowhere near me. I'm not too bothered about that. Not too bothered, boys. Express line in danger as faster locomotive is available. Yep. There is. There definitely is. So, London's grown beautifully right now. My fashion industry has made me consistent profit, which is really good to see.
Why don't you have your locomotives repaired?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Now, return Fletcher Ranch. You cannot demolish this building, but you can return its original owners. Do you want to do that? Do I get a refund? No. But I stop losing money from it, which is more important. Now, we have the dairy over here, which doesn't make any cash. I can choose to demolish it, But I kind of like the idea of, you know, exporting dairy. Now, that's not to say that anybody gets any dairy, but this is the problem with the trains. Because I got one train that does both cargo and passengers, look at it. It's more than 50% filled with the cargo and the mail, passengers and the mail. And then I got 3 slots for cargo, so can't really ship as much as you would kind of want to. Here is the Holyhead train, which is cloth to Bristol. Where did you get the cloth from? Oh, yeah. That would be producing cloth because they can drive the wool in. I kind of forgot that they also transport it via vehicle if you're not got a train connected to it. So, yeah, these cities will grow. They will grow. Impressive. Impressive. So, didn't really show Birmingham much love today. So, which is a shame, but I could construct a city building to maybe help it kind of slightly grow. Now, a city building is either a library, a museum, but then again, I don't really have the citizens to be able to do it. I need 50,000 to do that. So maybe I do it in London. How many citizens in London got? 60 odd. So I could build a library. Yeah, okay. The only thing I can build is a library, which will increase the citizen happiness, increase the city's fulfillment by 10% of its demand as well. So, library, implemented. There we go, boys. Making big, big gains. Big, big gains. Very interesting. Now, I don't know how... Oh, resize industry. Can I increase the size of this industry right now? So, to level 2... will cost 500,000, but it means I can produce a lot more. Is that what you reckon I need to do in the dairy place as well? Is that producing a lot? So resize this to level 2 as well. Maybe it producing more might make it more money. Maybe. Maybe. Now this is pure passenger, pure mail. Again, carrying grain for Dover and London. I need separate freight trains. I really do. I really do at this point. So we need a few more months to pass until I've got 300 to unlock this train. Because this will be my freight. And we'll change everything over to the express as well. Oh, exciting times to come. Exciting times to come. Now, our other task list. Some of this stuff will be quite easy to get done. We just got to keep grinding it all out. But we're making good stacks of cash anyway. The network is looking so damn beautiful. And your boy's company shares. This is what I'm basing my success on right now, is my company shares, my stock value. It's looking pretty good. Quarterly report, production. This has got to be coming from our industries, which are losing money right now. We'll see how that gets on. We'll see how that gets on now. I've kind of slightly upgraded it. But only time will tell. Hopefully the freight trains will make a big difference. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.